This is Laura from LiveVisions.com, and I wanted to give you some information about dating a Pisces. What is it like to date a Pisces? Well, they are the most compassionate sign in the zodiac. They're known for compassion. They are usually the most creative sign in the zodiac. Spiritual too. Pisces can be very spiritual people. Pisces can be confusing, and the way I'm going to explain why. Pisces is very psychic. A lot of times these people the water signs are really psychic. Pisces can really pick up on how people are feeling, what's really going on. Scorpio, I want to say, picks up on what's really going on. Pisces more so on, what somebody is really feeling. I think because they have this whole compassionate thing about them. A lot of times what happens when it comes to making a decision that does not include themselves, they're great. But when it comes to making a decision that includes other people and themselves, they tend to mix their feelings with that other person, and then it becomes confusing for them, and then they become indecisive. So they're known to be indecisive people, but very caring, very compassionate people. I would say, if you were going to send somebody a gift and it's a Pisces, they'll probably be the most appreciative of everything that you do out of your way and send to them. They can be very romantic. Pisces is ruled by the planet Neptune. And, one thing Pisces people have, they say they're more spiritual and more connected to the other side than here on Earth. So sometimes Pisces they can struggle with addictions, alcohol, drugs, whatever you name it, because they would rather tune out than deal with reality a lot of times. And if you notice, some of the greatest musicians and artists were like Pisces, very creative type of people, very spiritual people too. These people, I want to say, if you have children who are Pisces, and because they say Pisces in general, Earth is very, like Whitney Houston had a Pisces ascendant. So these people have a really hard time with reality and people treating each other badly. They're so compassionate that they really hurt when others hurt. And this is hard for them. So they choose to tune out. But I want to say, if you have a Pisces child, advice is get them into hobbies, into things creatively, maybe spiritually too. Get them into church, or maybe anything creative. Pisces can be great. What do you call it? Like the Harry Potter books were like very dreamy, very creative. That's a lot of the Piscean kind of energy, where they could be great writers, but in the way of how do I say, fantasy writing. Like creating those kind of fantasy, or that's why they're very romantic. They can be very romantic people. So dating a Pisces can be both mystical, romantic. It can be very loving, can be very spiritual, but it can be very challenging if your partner has some sort of chemical dependency. And not all Pisces have this, but I know everybody's writing me comments saying, I'm a Pisces and I don't do any kind of drugs, or I don't drink. Well, it depends on your rest of your chart. So again, Pisces, in astrology, there's something called octaves, and there's the higher octave something. So if we're going to go, Pisces is ruled by Neptune, and we're going to say the higher octave of Neptune is spirituality. The lower octave is deception and delusion, and like drugs, alcohol, things like this. So it depends on everybody in their chart, and So I'm not going to give, this was just a generalization of Pisces. And I'm not saying don't date a Pisces, because they can be wonderful, spiritual, giving, romantic partners. It could be beautiful. It could be like a fantasy come true, It could be like a romance novel, But sometimes Pisces tend to have, they tend to like to tune out of life, because reality is a little bit hard, because they're very sensitive people. So, that being said, and I hope Pisces don't hate me now, but if, like I say, you need your whole chart done to really understand the type of person, because sometimes if you have one planet somewhere and another planet somewhere else, it cancels that out, or it kind of negates something. It depends. So, if you like the video, and if you would like to take classes and learn more about how to figure out someone's chart and the basics of astrology, click the link below. If you know the basics already and would like to take aspects, click the link below that. Again, this was my synopsis of Pisces. If you like the video, comment below, and I will see you soon. Have a good day. Bye-bye.